honestly. So the stem can... Oh, here's your vegetables. Alright. So, you got some sense. So, the stem can... We here worship great-grandfather Redwood over there. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
You know what a redwood is?
I know it's very big tree.
It is a very big tree, but it's not that tree. Aye?
Yes.
Yeah, like, grandfather redwood is like basically a really big oak tree. Like, because like a actual sequoia just shoots up into the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Great-grandfather does shoot up a bit into the sky, but it doesn't shoot up like that tall.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's called grandfather redwood. Because it's red wood. Bloody. And so on. Alright.
Alright.
Now, we sell our services, usually medical, or gathering, or whatever, what have you, to people, passers-by, scavengers, surviving people that need help, and whatever. But, of course, there is a catch, and no taint gold that we're looking for. Much use for gold anyways. No. It's give or take. Give and take, rather. So, the bloke in there, his friend was dying. Right? So he came to us, and we help him. And then we tell him to pay up. And we tell him what the price is, and he wants to back out, which is why he's in there.
And what was price?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. We told him to go... What was it? It was like a seed. We told him to go take a seed, him and his buddy. Take the seed, open up a tree, like chop, and then stick it in there. And then I guess they did do it, but then they tried to cut it back out, so a bit of a nosy fucker. The seed just makes the tree more like a grandfather over there, redwood.
Alright, so it's kind of like your grandfather's reproduction, I guess?
Not really reproduction. It's like a for us it's sustenance. He goes to the woman that he gives the vegetables with, like rummages around one of her cupboards, and he pulls out this carrot, like a really fat carrot. Right? Comes back to you. It's like this. He snaps the carrot in half, but instead of it being like the orange or purple, because carrots are actually purple back in the day, orange or purple of carrots, it's meat.
Wait, what? What?
It's like meat.
No,
What?
this is too familiar.
Yeah, so he just snaps his... Say it like this.
No, I'm okay.
Sure?
Yeah, no, meat carrot, not quite what I'm used to.
You gotta get used to it at dinner time then.
Yes, mind if I go find my friends just to...
Alright, just don't let the guy out, he fucking owes us.
I won't. Just... Could you direct me to where Oriana was?
I don't fucking know where it was.
She was by Oak Tree.
Berek!
I don't know.
Oh, there's Maxine right there. Just ask her.
Oh, okay, will do.
I'm assuming you've met the guy in the bed.
May have?
She shrugs. Well, nothing to know about that anymore. If you want to leave, I don't fault you.
Yes, I was planning to go see Oriana if that is okay.
Certainly.
Where is Redwood? I could probably find a way back. It is, you've probably got other things to do, yes?
You're not a very good liar if you're trying to lose me, but I'll respect you not wanting to be around.
I mean, it was very, meat carrot is disconcerting, yes?
Why'd he start with the carrot? Like, there's so many other more normal things. Like, something that looks phallic like that, and whatever. Whatever.
I should just imagine snapping a dick in half.
Basically, yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, I did not catch that detail, but now you have, I regret everything.
Ariana's over there.
I thank you. She'll sort of do like a quick little, we nod of the head and just scurry off. And then as soon as she gets to Oriana, just be like, pull her over, go, don't take the bait.
In the meantime, Oriana, you've been painting this whole time, painting Grandfather Redwood's good side. Can you roll me your painter supplies?
Cool. What? There's a weird stretch of a thing. Okay.
What up?
Could it could how do I describe this? Could it be like while she's doing this, it's like a almost meditative practice to try and like harmonize with the area? Or is that too much of a stretch? Okay.
Okay.
Where's the thing about painting supplies? I did.
It should be tools.
Yeah. Would it be?
I'll let you use your choice of Dex or Wisdom because I think both apply given the circumstance.
Well, dexterity do in fact be higher by a single point. Don't suck. That's good.
Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Internal panic intensifies.
Yeah. So you harmonize with the world around you. You know, you get to a bit of a better idea of how like deep his roots go, literally.
Yeah.
And you begin painting it, and you do a very deft and good job of it as you begin painting him. He's not facing you, so you're really just painting basically a fucking tree.
Right.
Which in fairness, there's nothing not resplendent about painting a tree. People do it all the fucking time. Look at you, Bob Ross. Yeah, nothing wrong with it, but you're not getting his. You're not getting a headshot of him.
Yeah. I guess it'd be a face shot at that point, because that's...
whatever, man.
Shots.
Yeah, whatever. So, anyways, you begin painting him, and it's a bit weird to describe. Because as you connect with the world around you, you do connect with like the nearby trees and to a slight extent the Grandfather Redwood himself. And then you get a sense of exactly what's in him. All the meat, the flesh.
Meat
Flesh.
And nearby trees, like the trees that align the perimeter of the grove and stuff like that. Like they're all of a similar manner. So like if Zal were to cut into like the trees right now, they would bleed. They wouldn't leak out sap. They would bleed and stuff like that. It's
okay.
I will put the ideology into like your possession. How you decide to take it, I will leave up to you. And I will put the good and bad on this because that's just how the ideology is.
Yeah. Here's the information. Do with it what you will.
Yeah. On one hand, trees should not have meat in them. That's where we can start with that at the very least. We should start with that. Trees shouldn't have meat in them. But the counterpoint is, well, true to what Ki actually is. Every wing is connected in Ki. That's how Ki works. That's how you can attune to weapons. That's how all of this works. This is just a very blunt form of it. An alternate form of it. But it's just true. It is still true to what Ki is. Now, does that harm the trees or whatever that it's affecting? Probably not, weirdly enough. It's a convergatory thing, not a parasitic thing.
What happens if the conversion doesn't take?
Well, it never doesn't. It never doesn't take.
It never doesn't. Okay. No fail.
Yeah. But that's the thing, like trees don't have voices to speak with. They might have sentience. Looking at you, Feywilds. They might not want it, but they just can't voice otherwise. Or maybe they do want it. You don't know. You're not a druid. But then now your mind goes to that. Like, the Feywilds has living plants, too. Does that make them any different than this? This is just a different facet of living plant. Sentient plant. Is this any different than that?
So
there is no right or wrong answer to this, my friend. There's only yours.
Yeah. The thing that pops in my head is, I think like one of the largest living organisms on the world is a mushroom forest, basically.
It is a mushroom. Yeah, honey fungus,
Right.
I think is what it's called.
Can she like... I don't think she can reach the extent of it, but can she like basically ping it and like see like how far his reach can go?
If you want, although...
I don't think
Why
that's
not?
easy or safe.
Yeah, I don't think that's easy in the first place.
Yeah.
If you want to, just roll a wisdom check. No proficiency, no nothing.
No dice. No
That is
proficiency.
just raw proficiency.
That's
Not raw proficiency, raw wisdom.
Well, 10. I don't think it really works out, but
Roll one more time.
sure. I think I have an idea of why, but I might get that answer later. That's a much bigger number.
22. You ping the extent of great-grandfather Redwood, and the first time you just like you get like this basically the immediacy of him, like what is him,
Yeah. Like the
and then
ones that are
you
just
can
on the
hear
end.
in your mind him speak to you.
Ah.
No. You had to open your mind more, little one. Let me help.
Don't open your mind. Don't open your fucking mind.
That scared me.
You just feel Ruth starting to climb onto your legs and up towards your head.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Garth.
She's
Oh,
just gonna come by and she's just gonna be an oak person.
My
I'm gonna
God.
Theo.
fucking kick you in the head if that's the
It's-
case.
Garth, it's up to you. I will be transparent. Great-grandfather Redwood is a mythic path. You guys will unlock many mythic paths in your across your campaign. Some are exclusive to you, some aren't. But it's a question of would your character be okay with it? Not if you as a player care about it.
What's a mythic path again? Sorry.
Yeah.
You guys will
Yeah.
eventually get legendary levels, so to speak. Up to, I think I'm going up to 9th level for this, where you guys could attune to higher powers. Be it the true gods, like an individual true gods, the fell gods, you guys can determine it your damn selves. In doing so, you guys will start getting upgrades and powers, which are exclusive to those mythic paths, and exclusive to you. You guys will be able to custom make these abilities with me.
Oh yeah.
So-
Okay. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, we did that
Yeah,
last
so the
session.
Brothers of Respite are a mythic path you
Yeah,
guys have all unlocked, except maybe Brandon, but it depends on if you guys hold true to the tenets of the Brothers of Respite, peace and stuff like that, right? Some of these mythic paths have goals and tenets that you have to abide by or you have to work towards. Others don't give a shit. Others might just be raw power that you are free to steal from. So on and so forth. So this is up to you. If you want to understand.
I mean, do you really want to be eating meat carrots for the rest of your life?
I mean,
There's a use
like it basically it's just a frankfurt. You just toss it on a grill, cook it up, boom. It's a sauce.
God, that would be a Texan person's like dream. A meat carrot. They'd be like,
Oh my God.
brother, we can smoke that meat carrot. Rev her up.
You see this burger? 100%
shit.
meat.
100% carrot.
I made me a meat
Carrot.
salad.
Good
That's
God.
Impossible Burger.
Critical Role did
Got
that.
me a meat
Ugh.
carrot.
I fucking love the Go Phoebe poll.
Meat carrots all for me.
It's actually
Meat carrot.
It
Yeah, I
actually
just love
sounds-
the way that
it
sounds.
actually sounds good. Like this shit, the Go Phoebe poll. It actually sounds really good, and Matt makes it up on the spot. I'm like, bro, how do you make a food that sounds like good on the spot, bro? So yeah, it's up
Oh, wait,
to you,
that's-
Garth.
I've never heard
The
of that.
problem is, Garth kind of wants to super do it because this sounds weird as shit. But also, I don't think Oriana would.
It's up to you. Tell you what, it is 6:09. We can call it here, and you can just tell me a decision as the week goes on. Because we're getting a bit later.
I feel that's the better call in this case because it does give me time to think about it and find a better answer.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, like, there might be a part of Oriana that's like, this is like a way to like understand my key more,
Uh-huh.
right? Because that's just all this shit is. But then there's also a side of like,
What the fuck? This
meat
tree
is meat, tree is tree.
What the fuck are they mixing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it is up to you. Again, there's no right or wrong answer for this.
There's
And
two
I know,
two
and
equals-
I will say, I will be transparent here.
Mm.
These guys are weird as fuck.
Extreme.
That was made very evident. Yes, the meat
Yeah.
carrot kind of put
That
me
does
over
not
the edge.
mean they're your enemy, though.
Yeah.
This is but one flavor of the many Nevados in the north. There are
Yeah.
plenty weirder. This is just how the Nevados are.
Meat carrots
Also-
and all.
As weird as it is, if Anushka explains the situation to Oriana, of like the guy on the bed, I think she'd be mostly fine with it. As weird as it sounds, because it's just like they had an agreement. Your guy's life, go plant the seed. You didn't do it. Well, here's the consequence. By the way, what happened to the other guy? We only see one guy currently. Where's the other
Oh
guy?
yeah, that's true. Yeah. And also, I think like my Anushka's take on it was, don't really care about him. It's more that better not happen to us. I don't want it to happen to
Don't
us.
make any deals.
We drank some tea. They're not going to ask for payment, are they?
I will say,
You know?
you guys know the reincarnate spell?
Yes.
It's like a druid spell which brings back the dead, but you have to randomly roll to determine what race they are.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
That is these guys to a T. They will bring you back from the dead. You just might not have a choice in it than what you become
Ooh.
afterwards.
He's actually the dwarf you were just talking to.
God, it could be. It's actually Reggie that's just gone off into the forest.
Silas is absolutely going to ask for a pan food if they have one, and make it trade.
They're going to make you plant flesh carrot seeds. Don't.
Silas, unless you warn Silas, they are going to ask for a pan flute and see if
Oh
they
my
They
God,
don't ask that for every deal they make. Where it's like, oh, pan food, that's a flesh carrot seed. No, they don't fucking just jump to that every fucking. They don't just jump to that.
I know, but a moment,
I know,
I'm
but it's
just
funny.
picturing Oriana just like panicking to the max, thinking Oriana's just taking paint. So she's the first one she's going to visit, and then just immediately go over to Silas and be like, "Don't you fucking teach time!" And like, I don't know, Sparta kick her to the floor or something.
Boom.
Silas is like, I just wanted a fucking pan flute. What the fuck?
It's for your mom. Good, let's go.
Silas is like, fuck it, okay. All right.
Oh my God.
Listen, we bonded
No.
over. So
that
much-
we'll end
That's a
session
good
there,
spot
my
to
friends.
stop.
I think that's a good spot to end on with the
Yeah,
very very weird. What the
Meat
fuck
carrot.
is this shit?
Meat carrot.
I hope you guys enjoyed your little aftermath adventure.
I
This
do.
is so
I'm
fun.
very glad I decided to join the wood chopping group.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, so thank you guys for sticking around with it, and thank you for following me through with the interesting adventure story.
Yes, definitely.
Uh,
definitely.
But yeah, like, it's up to you guys how you guys want to deal with this. You guys are free to, like, leave, go back to the group, and be like, we need to kill these fuckers.
No, not gonna do that.
Well, there's
but,
too
like,
many of them.
yeah.
Right now, yes.
To be fair, they are still rather peaceable. They're just fucking weird.
I mean, yeah.
the downside
they're
is that.
mostly.
Go on.
They're most, like you said, they're mostly just weird. Like, there is that thing with, like, the deal thing, and it's like, I was gonna say they're not doing any harm, but, like, to be fair, there was a deal. I'm not saying I agree with the consequences, but
Alright.
I know. But it's yeah. I think that, and I don't want to try eating the food.
God, I want
Yeah.
to.
Not only because it's a bit weird, but there's a whole deal thing, and I'm sorry, but that is just screaming like
That's a bit
face
much.
shit to me, and I don't like that. And there's the whole
no,
yeah.
I getcha. I getcha.
Yeah.
Without divulging what all this actually is or isn't, like, this does sound like some face shit, but there are fell gods that don't fall into, like, a category.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
They're esoteric, I guess you call them, fell gods.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, essentially the tree's like their fell god, right?
He is their fell god, yes.
Yeah.
Which is saying something. He's
Yeah.
a walking god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God
most
among
Never's
us.
tribes don't get that benefit of, my god can kick your god's ass.
Are you sure
My
about
god
that?
could
This one
beat
is
up
like-
your god.
Yeah.
Mine's
Oh.
a fucking tree.
And here he is.
The main thing
So pat
that's
you on the
popping in my head. The main thing popping in my head right now. Neither of you would get it, but Crash would. The town of cannibals and twins from the first campaign where we bumped into the
Oh,
child.
the Crystal Cavern Town,
Yeah, that
Gadaber.
one. That's just popping up in my head. I'm just like, it's not the same. But if they had meat carrots, they'd probably eat meat carrots.
It's not the same, but it's similar. So their curse is that they were cursed to basically ritual cannibalism. Where they had to, but the thing is, they didn't kill anyone for the meat. The fucking hanging tree would kill people, and they would have to
Kinda deal with
dare to retrieve the bodies, which is how oh god, Mishka. That's how Mishka's mom was taken, right? So it is. I can see the similarities. I think it's because our minds are drawn to blood being a part of flesh, and there's a lot of blood-related theming in that arc, versus this one has a lot of flesh, which has blood in it. So I could, and they're related
the
planets.
connections. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the connection. I really do.
Yeah, so that's ringing a bell. Is that the one where in the first campaign I was in, we did
You
that.
guys went back in
Right.
time, so to speak,
Yeah.
in the colonial campaign because of the
Yeah.
book.
Yes, and I had to fight without my spellbook, and that was awfully fun. Was that town?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I thought it sounded familiar. I sort of know it then.
Yeah. So again, I can see the connections. I'm not saying that they are true or untrue, warranted or unwarranted. Well, actually, no, I say they are warranted because I can see the connection.
Yeah.
But yeah, do with it what you will.
Ugh.
I definitely put some time into making Gray Zone Nevros, right? Versus the provincials who just see the bad ones and just like fuck them all. No, there are some normal, not normal. There are some Gray Zone morals and normaler ones out there, but they are inevitably Nevros, and Nevros just have Fel Gods and Fel God practices.
Yeah.
And this tribe's their fucking Fel God talks to them, literally. He pats them on the head.
Oh, firm grip and shit like that.
Oh, yes.
Strong grip, strong character.
God, well, that notebook's going away for next week. I've got like 10 pages of notes. This is after me saying that, like, oh yeah, I'm going to shorten down on what I write.
How many did I hit this week?
Yeah, 10 pages later.
Heck. Oh man. Yeah. Hope you guys had fun.
I did.
Very, very, very interesting.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, 10 as well.
Twinsies.
I've taken very little notes this
Speaking
time
of
because I
twins,
got
hey,
distracted.
what's Anushka's family life like?
When
Oh,
like
you
to
know,
what their boy-
typical, what's the nuclear family? You know,
Nuclear
2.5
family, yeah,
kids,
yeah.
mum, dad, you know,
You.
dad's an
2.5 is like
accountant, works in an
spirits.
office, you know, stay-at-home mum. That kind of thing.
See, now,
What would
and the
you
best
like
part
to
is,
know, Wonder boy?
you, my friends, have the aftermath channel to be like, but not alert anyone else to it.
We're just gonna put in the game general.
Honestly,
why
Garv,
we
don't
should
even
do this.
upload these, or rather, upload them but put them to private.
Yeah,
So that way no
do
one.
unlisted.
Or, no, yeah,
Upload
unlisted.
them
There we go. Thank you.
And then
Yeah,
just
so
send
and
the
then
link
we.
in the aftermath
Yes.
Mhm.
because I will want to take notes.
I will make
Yes.
an unlisted playlist as well and just send it to you guys for fun.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for all the help you do. Take an inspiration.
Hey,
Yeah, it's up to you, Garf.
useful later.
It's up to you, Garf, if you want to. So the 22 is from Grandfather Redwood.
I figured.
Yeah, he's giving you advantage. So it's up to you if you want to allow him to give you advantage or not.
Creature may willingly fail this throw.
That's
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is a thing. Like, I think creatures are allowed to just fail.
Really enough,
I think.
knowing that actually. Okay, first off, there's like an X'd out face on this mountain. Just for fun. Just wanted to point this out because I forgot that was there. Secondly, that actually does make me kind of want to lean towards it a little more. Just because, well, no, we're considering guess. I don't know if guess what really means anything though. Basically, there's the kind of vibe of they've promised not to harm us.
To be
Until
fair,
So,
yeah.
Although,
And
also, I will
it's
specify, because I just realised it was only her. She only swore to herself, right? That she would not have to bring in harm until.
She said her and hers.
Ooh,
Oh, her
yeah.
and hers. Okay,
So,
that's
that,
fine.
so that does imply the rest of them.
Okay, that's fine. In that case,
I
I'm
mean-
still want to get the fuck out of Dodge before dawn. That's still my
Again,
thing.
like Maxine is well aware that you guys
she's like,
don't
okay.
have like you guys aren't like the people that are gonna jump on board with their ideology, which is fine. Like she knows that.
Yeah,
you
I'll...
guys are free to leave.
Okay, yeah. She'll be polite, but obviously a bit weirded out.
That's having a great time. I don't know about you guys.
We're
Besides
gonna be back
gotten
at
over
the
the
camp.
fear of losing their prized violin, they're doing great.
I mean,
That
Panic
honestly
Frenzy is
was
coming.
so fucking great that he rolled a nat 1 and you immediately rolled a nat 20 afterwards. I was like,
That
holy
It's
shit.
amazing, but I'm thinking about what would have happened if I didn't roll well enough. Oh my god. Sounds so
I mean,
bad.
If I could
Your
find it on YouTube,
self-preservation is strong.
if I could find it on YouTube, I'm gonna post a thing. I don't think it's on YouTube though.
And what'd you say, Kirsty?
The self-preservation is strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Meanwhile, cut back to
yeah,
us at
no.
the camp. Anushka's just like, no, fuck this place, and Oriana's like, well, actually, it's not that. Just hear me out, okay? Trust me on this one.
Yeah, Garth, you seen Layback Camp with me. It's like, remember when Nadeshiko buys a lamp, like
Yes.
a glass lamp,
Yes.
and then she
oh,
nearly
God.
drops it, and then everyone's like, oh shit, and then she catches it barely. Yeah, that's what I'm imagining for this.
This
Wait,
is
for
great. This is fantastic.
Here, I
He'll
can
find
wait.
it.
Ha! I can just show it to you.
He could just
Come
find it.
with
That's
me,
great.
and we'll see.
Da, 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 da.
I
I'll
need to
stop
look.
recording.